Hey, am I on? Hello, my faithful tribe. Hi. I forgot that the light in here is going to stop because it does. And I don't have my microphone. But what the heck? I am starting this because I um, just discovered that there's a new thing on Facebook. It might not be that new, but it's new to me. It's about making courses. So, what I'm going to do is record these whenever I can. I'm gonna schedule them for a certain time, probably about 9:30 in the morning. Um, that seems like a reasonable time, don't you think? And then I am going to set them up as a course. I might use one old video that I've already recorded, but I think I'm going to record here, give you guys some information about AI because I have this new course that I'm developing, and it is about not how to make stuff with AI, not how to make pretty pictures or, uh, you know, children's books or coloring books or any of that stuff that people are loving to learn about, but how we cope with the really, really rapidly changing world around us in this age of AI and what it means for us, how we can like surf the wave and come out looking better than ever. Um, the idea is to be able to learn enough critical thinking skills in your field so that you're not just a cog and that you are one of the people that is going to be an irreplaceable individual. That's what you're trying to do is make yourself irreplaceable. So you're going to be utilizing AI for your own purposes in order to make your work and your life more productive while not getting swallowed up by the machine. It may or may not be coming, and it's definitely coming for a lot of folks who are caught, on their back leg or whatever you call it, back, whatever you call it, um, unawares that they should have been paying more attention and that they should have been developing their skills to make themselves irreplaceable. A lot of people are going to get washed away. And I think that that's true. And I think that it's happening sooner than I expected. I kind of had made some inquiries and I heard that this was going to be happening over the next 18 months to 3 years. And I was like, no, that's not true. No, it is going to be happening over the next like 8 to 12 months. But that was 2 months ago. And I think that we're really, really looking at a lot of changes that are happening already. I want you to have what you need. And I also want to talk a little, not a little bit, actually a lot about why I kind of dug into this in the first place. I woke up one morning and I heard on the news that there were going to be solar flares that were more bigger than any that we'd experienced so far, the really extreme solar flares. And that they were telling the aviation people that they should be aware of this because for airplanes that are flying above 30,000 feet, solar flares could disrupt their instrumentation. It's never a good thing. That was also the day before we left for a trip to Louisiana. And, we were fine. But that's disturbing, and it's not actually, and then they went on to say that solar flares are becoming more and more extreme and more frequent. And that's not even the thing that bothers me so much. The two things that bother me are that we've got such a disruptive government right now. I mean, I'm not sure that people are actually paying attention to some of the things that we should be worried about. I mean, we're paying plenty of. I mean, yeah, what are we going to do? But paying attention to every time the administration changes, and every time life is in upheaval because of some idiocracy, it gives nefarious players an opportunity to come in kind of under the dark of night and not be noticed or not be recognized. And so this is an opportunity. These are the times for foreign actors to come in and usurp our um, platforms, because more and more stuff is in the cloud. More and more opportunity exists for disruptions. There's only a few companies that are like really big players in cloud um, technology. You know, saving things and bouncing things out of the in and out of the cloud, which is what a lot of AI does. That specifically. Um, and so when any little thing goes wrong, it's an opportunity for more disruption, and not even considering outside influences. So uh, haha, you thought I paused, and I did. Um, so it's an opportunity for that kind of thing to happen. But what worries me is that I've been saying this for years now. What's going to happen when the grid goes down? What's going to happen when the lights go out and we don't have any means of contacting each other? Nobody's got landlines anymore. I haven't had a landline for years. Nobody's got, well, I mean, people do, but hardly anyone is relying on hardwired means of communication these days. And the question is, how are we even going to like talk to the neighbors or figure out what's going on or hear the news? Or, I've got some stuff. I've got like a little hand crank radio so that you can actually get news that's solar powered. There are many, many, many things that we can do to become prepared. And this is not some kind of like, oh, it's the end of the world as we know it, but I don't know. I think it might be. I'm not a prepper. I believe in being prepared, and I have been more or less prepared off and on over the last, couple decades. But at the moment, I don't feel very prepared. I've got a few things going on, but this is what we're going to cover. What you can do in order to form a strong community, get help from your neighbors, let them know you're there. I live in California. We have been plagued by wildfires. I live in Northern California, and Southern California has been too for the last couple of years. But um, it, I've been in some of these, and being prepared is critical. It just is. So we'll talk a little bit about that, a lot about that. We'll have several sessions on that, and I'd love to be able to bring to you more information. And I'd also love for you to tell me what it is that you're interested in. Please leave your comments. Like and subscribe to this channel, because if you do, that'll let me know that I'm bringing you information that you want to hear. And I am Patrice Phillips. This is I Heard It Through the Great Mind, and we're going to be working on AI preparedness in this new world. Please like and subscribe, as I mentioned, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye. How do you end? Okay.